Hi, I'm Lissa Cloutier from Keller Williams Energy, and welcome to this month's market update for May 2022. So last month we noticed that there was a slight decrease in the amount of listings. So last month in April we had 406, whereas in May we only had 381. And there was also a slight decrease in the number of sales from 224 to 189 for last month. So what that tells me is that the market is slowly, not drastically, but slowly slowing down. The average days on market was 7 last month, whereas, the month before, whereas last month for May it was 9 days. So things are starting to slow down a little bit. People are taking their time. The buyers are a little bit pickier. The interest rate hike of 0.5% from April 13th doesn't help either. The affordability for people has gone down, so people are just, I think, gathering their thoughts and just taking their time and really being picky about what they're putting their money down on. And of course the nicer weather. People are just getting out more, people are getting busy. They're just not focusing on buying homes as much as they were a few months ago. The median price has decreased from $50,000, or by $50,000 I should say. So it was $950,000 back in April, and last month it was $900,000. So that's a decrease of 5.26%. But it's important to note that if we look at this time 1 year ago, so May of 2021, we are still at an increase of 25.08% in the median price when you compare all the properties. So that's semi-detached, detached, condos, townhouses, all that combined. But it still gives you a good indication of where we stand from a year ago. The market has dropped considerably. There was like that little hike that we had in December and January, February, March, and all of a sudden it's going down. But we haven't quite hit where we were a year ago. Some experts are saying that we might end up losing all the gain that we've gained since 2020. Nobody has a crystal ball. I wish I did, but I don't. I hope that that doesn't happen, but even if it does, I know that in the long term, if we just hold on to our investments or sit on our properties or whatever it is that your plans are, just wait a little bit longer and I'm sure the market will go back up. Another thing to look at is the average list to sale price ratio. Last month it was 116%, which means it sold 116% over what we were asking. Whereas this month it's only 109%. And I actually like that. I think that anywhere between 98 and 104% is a healthy number. I think anything above that is either you're listing too low, and it could be strategic. I mean, we all know that in the last while actually we've been listing 100,000, 200,000, even more under ask. And it was a strategy for getting multiple people through the door. Try to give it as much exposure as possible, but things change and strategies change, and I think that we are seeing that listings are starting to list a little bit closer to what we were actually expecting. So you will start to see that soon. I wouldn't doubt if we do start heading towards that recession that everybody's talking about, we can start seeing those be negative numbers. But until they're negatives, I'm not concerned. I think as long as it's anywhere around the 100 to 104, I'm happy. It means you priced your house well and you got what it was worth. For June, I predict that the market's gonna keep going down a little bit. Nothing drastic. I don't see it going up, but I don't see it crashing either. I think with the nice weather around the corner and cottages starting to open up, people are just gonna shift their interest to something else. Summers tend to be a little bit slow anyway. So if you're thinking of listing, I would definitely wait until possibly September. If you're thinking of buying, it's a good time because the houses are more competitive because there are less houses going up on the market. So hopefully you can snatch a little deal. But aside from the interest rate did go up another 0.5% on June 1st, so that will affect the spending ability of the buyers. So that will affect prices as well. and for that we will probably see less houses going up for sale as well. So let's see what happens first week of July when I update you on the market for June. In the meantime, if you have any more questions about the market, or you just want to discuss possibly buying or selling, don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at my email or phone number listed below, and I look forward to updating you next month. Take care.